Hello everyone, this is the Elephant Room podcast.
Cables and wireless.
Yeah, welcome to the live telecast of Cable and Wireless series here from West Indies.
Yeah.
ये देखो नारल का पेड़, ये देखो काला काला लोग.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Yes.
But yeah, welcome guys. Hi, hello. How are
Welcome
you?
to. Before we start, brother has dropped a 30-minute special. The second one.
Yes.
Yeah, for 2 years in a row. We have our own Joe list here in Bangalore. Go check it out. It's called This Is Ridiculous.
Yes.
It is insanity. It's very good.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
guys. Please
it
check
looks
it
great, sounds great, great jokes. Go
Yeah.
check it out first and foremost.
out. Ooh, like, yeah, too much hard work. Finally relieved. Just put out that special, dropped it
Yeah.
on YouTube. Fully relieved. Just fucking. The thing was like I couldn't watch the special on YouTube when it released. I couldn't even watch it because I watched it like 25, 26 times.
While editing, yeah.
And I saw all the errors I corrected, and still there are 2 errors. And number one thing goes to that only.
What is the error?
Subtitle error. Like,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I sent like, I properly saw, corrected it and I sent the draft. But then one word I missed.
Huh.
And then I saw it when I was watching it. I was like, what is this
Yeah.
unprofessionalism, Anand? That's the least you could have done. This is the word check. That word check, you know, from childhood, it's a big problem.
Yeah.
Whenever you type anything, you have to do the word check. That
Yeah.
pissed me off all the fucking time.
Yeah, and after a point, I mean, especially when you've stayed on that one project for so long, after a point, you're like, somewhere your brain is like, hey, this no one cares.
Yeah, this no one will see.
Yeah, you know, when you're drawing that first year graphics, you draw till here,
Yeah.
and the scale gets over. Now you have to keep the pencil there and move the scale. You're
You're
just
just
like,
like-
you go freehand.
Freehand, you go, like one like and the line it's like a railway track turning in the end.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
like
yeah.
looks like that. I know. But yeah, the funny part is like a lot of people are commenting and saying stuff like that and all like you know, this guy someone said something like, you don't look that old, bro. You don't look 33.
Huh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
And one guy commented on that is like, stop giving him hope, bro. I was like, they are fighting amongst each other.
That's their own special.
Yeah, they're fighting. I was like, you know what, do whatever you want. I'm not participating in this.
Yeah.
I just left it on I was like, yeah, do whatever you want. But a lot of people are sending loves. That's great. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, please do watch it. It's on YouTube. It's called Anand Ratnam. This is ridiculous. That's the name of the special. I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, fucking so relieved. I'm done.
Yeah, it looks great, bro. Congratulations.
Yes.
You did a great job. Great special. All the bits are great.
Yes.
Great story arc.
Yeah.
It is like one consistent, like one theme, right, for the
Yeah.
entire thing. That's very, very, very.
Managed to somehow workshop did. Now again, like back, have to be back on the road now. I
Yeah.
have to start touring. Yeah. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good only. Did sports. Hosted the midnight show at Ministry of Comedy.
Nice.
That was fun. Some bunch of people were recording. You know when they get the recording that you hosted well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Sometimes that's the sweetest thing. Another comic can come and ask you, like, Anand, when are you hosting that show?
Yeah.
Like, I want to record. You tell me when you're hosting. I like that's like the sweetest thing any comic can
Yeah.
say. Feels good. Like, oh, achha, you know what? You're doing a good job.
one of the comics went up and he was not recording. And he did like, he was like, "Tu Gen Z hai kya?" To one audience member, "Tu Gen Z hai kya?" He's like, "हाँ." He's like, "मैं बिना बाल वाले लोडू से मैं बात नहीं करता."
What?
And the audience got a little weird, obviously. And the guy who was going up next recording is like, "भाई please 2-3 joke कर देना, उनके
Yeah, I
memory
know,
से ये
that's-
hटा देना."
I just
before
can't
calling
be
me on.
like you should. If there is anyone on the lineup who's not recording, just don't do crowd work. Just do your material. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Let the host handle the room. Why are you just making it weird for everyone
The
else?
bit he had the bit about Gen Z and he wanted to say मैं बिना बाल वाले लौड़े से बात नहीं करता.
बिना बाल मतलब क्या? मतलब he had hair here, right? I'm
नहीं
assuming.
लौड़
बिना
You are
बाल-
young, तेरे लंड पे बाल नहीं है. That's the
बिना
joke.
बाल वाले लौड़े, but the laude is also sometimes the person. You are
Yeah.
लबे laude.
So it's a 2-layer joke.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This is like the you know that shitty biscuits that have jam in the middle.
Yeah.
The biscuit and the jam doesn't taste well.
Yeah.
It's multi-layered. Fuck up.
No, the thing is, if that's your material, you do it. But for a recording audience, like you said, if you're not recording, it makes it difficult for the next one. You don't want to do anything too jarring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Don't come out there and try something like which you have never tried before.
Yeah.
That's not a mic for you to try out a brand new premise.
Yes.
Like try something which has like a bunch of lines which have worked and then you
Yeah.
try to that is fine.
Yeah.
But just whole thing new, I'm like, ugh.
And the thing was, it was a tough mic to host also because it was a show that was about to start at midnight.
Yeah, it will start 12:15.
No, it started at 12:35.
Oh.
And most of the audience came at 11:40. So they
Oh.
had been waiting downstairs for like,
Why does that such a delay? The previous show.
the previous show was also a recording show. So that was taking a long time to wrap up.
That's
And the
fucked
show
up.
before that went long. So this had to start late. So like domino effect.
Yeah, I got it. Understood. Yeah.
And
That's like the worst. 11:45, the people are there, and the show starts at 12. That's almost an hour.
yeah.
Do
So
they
by
use-
that time, the only way you could get them to listen was if you're talking to them,
Yeah.
not around them. So
Yeah.
So as a host, I couldn't do any bits. I had to be like, hey, tu kya lo, hey, what, hey, you, yeah.
God, you have to do like generic crowd work in the beginning at least to get all their attention.
Yeah, and I had to like,
And yes, 12:30 in the night. I don't know, man. It's not like I'm not like one of those old guys like, oh my god, that's past my bedtime. Fuck you. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
It's like you're a professional comedian. You should get up on stage.
no,
when it's available.
for me it was fine, but the audience,
That's what I'm telling you. For the audience, it's like 11:40 if they're there, and the show starts 12:30. A lot of them will start thinking that, oh, did we fuck up?
yeah.
ये नहीं करना चाहिए था.
Yeah.
Especially the late night show at 12 should start on time.
Yeah.
That I should. Even if an 8 p.m. show starts at 8:30, it won't have that big of an effect.
Previous show only got over at 12:16, 12:17.
God, that is just fucked up. That
Yeah.
is, I think that's bad planning.
Yeah, and after that, the rearranging of the chairs, and it was a full sold out show.
The one before or the one you did?
The one I did.
Oh, so like 45 people standing down.
52 people, and there was no space, and there were 3 people who were standing and watching. So it was fully crowded, and just by the end, the audience was just like, we thought it'll be over in 1 hour. मतलब अगर तुम 12:30 start कर तो 1 घंटे में खत्म कर दो. That expression I could see.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Manish went up at the last, and he was recording. So I felt bad for him. I'm like, your club and your audience
got
is
it,
tired.
understood. Yeah.
He's like, shit, yaar.
So
मुझे
what
पहले
show would have
करना
ended
चाहिए.
at 2 o'clock?
No, the show ended at 2:10.
Jesus.
And I didn't even wrap the show up. I'm like, bro, last act, you close it off.
Yeah. Fair
The
enough.
audience doesn't want to see me again.
They don't want to see anyone.
Yeah. And I can't go up and be like,
If
all
you
right.
give them a pillow, they will sleep there.
By that time, 3 times I was like, all right, you had fun, right? Yeah, we have more fun acts lineup.
Oh.
Hey, don't give up, madam. Don't stop
Yeah,
yawning.
got it.
After a point, I think the audience was going to be like, how can we not yawn? You're yelling at us.
But
for
was
yawning.
the audience primarily younger audience, like 25 something? Because
Well,
they generally will be.
Mixed.
So 30 plus, I understand. They're like, back pain is coming.
It was very mixed. That was the problem. And equal number of women, equal number of men. So it was like the tiredness was spreading like a wave. I could see.
Understood. Like a COVID outbreak.
Yeah, like COVID outbreak.
like,
it's like a Mexican wave, you know.
It's like the oldest guy is Wuhan.
Yeah, like
The
literally from on the stage, I could see first row yawned, then the second
And
row
also,
yawned.
like, yawning is very contagious.
Very contagious.
It's like if you
yeah.
see
More
someone-
than laughter, I found out that day.
There were more yawns per minute than laugh per
Yeah,
minute. More people. I would like, at least if I was not like, I'm an audience at this show, so I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
if you get your recording or not. But I think about it.
Yeah, they don't.
So, and it's a Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yes.
So at least that way it was good because tomorrow is Sunday.
Yeah.
So they would have been like, kahin nahi kal jaake sone hi to wale
Yeah,
hain."
yeah,
But
yeah.
but fucking this would have been like pain in the ass.
Yeah, but I have a peeve that I want to tell you this one incident.
Yes, hit it.
And that the thing is, we were for Wednesday. I was busking on
Yeah.
Indira Nagar 100 feet road for the Muziris show,
Got it.
and you know those scam guys, right? Like who come and tell you a sad story and they just want money from you.
Yeah,
Right?
they sometimes have like a paper which is laminated with their story also.
No,
written.
this is like a person who will talk in English thinking, मैं English में बात कर रहा हूँ. He won't think I'm duping him.
Got it, understood.
So there was.
But I think that's the number one guy I'll think duping me.
Yeah. So first, what happened was last Sunday, I opened for Somnath.
Okay.
And after Somnath's show after my thing got done, Somnath's still inside. I want to leave, but it's raining, so I'm standing on the opposite side of the road. And there's this one guy who comes. He's like, "This is a story, okay?" He's telling me in Kannada, but the story is like, I work at a welding place. I'm a day laborer. I get my money, and I only get that money is the money that will help me come to work next day. And today, the person who's supposed to pay me, some relative of his, is in the hospital. So, I couldn't, and I live near Alsur. I need money. If you can help me out, and I can, the eyes are red. I'm like, yeah, I can see the last drink you had,
Yeah.
right? And smelling, and he's trying to be cordial. He's trying to strike up a conversation based on what brand I'm wearing and all of this. And I waited for him to finish. Then you know what I told him? I told him in Kannada only. I was like, Sir, we've had this conversation before last month. Last time also I didn't give you money.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he said, okay.
Yeah, he's like, okay, sir, good night. And he kept walking.
It's so funny. There's like a comedian who tried a joke, audience will laugh. Okay, I'll get them with the next one.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
he didn't try anything. He just said, thank you, that's been my
Yeah,
time.
he's like, okay, you got me.
You got me. There's nothing,
That's
you know.
fine.
Don't spread the word.
It was such a cordial exchange. I had a smile throughout when he was explaining. Last part of his story, he didn't even finish. I just know the story because I heard it before.
Oh.
Because all the keywords were like, I was
No,
like,
but is it true or you fucked around with him?
Same guy. Same guy in different part of Indranagar. You know that 80 feet road where we had that Momo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I stopped there for chai. Okay?
Yeah, I know you have chai there.
Yeah. So I was standing and having chai, and
It was the same guy.
it was the same guy.
Same story.
Yeah. And what is common? That chai place has Michael Wine Bar next to it. There, here also there was
And
a
this
wine
is
shop.
Bunker.
This is Bunker.
And it has Bunker as bar
Another
right there.
bar right there.
Oh,
So,
good.
yeah, so this happened. So then on Wednesday, we are busking. We are obviously asking everyone, hey, you want to watch comedy show? You want to watch a comedy show? This one guy comes, bro, whiff of beer.
Oh, got it, understood.
Like from, so
Where was the, which place, which mic?
100 feet, Mozairis.
Mozart, got it, huh?
So, and this guy, this is the best. He's walking as slowly as anyone can walk.
Done.
Okay, and he's walking.
I
and
respect that.
Yeah.
He respects the beer.
Yeah. Then he stopped next to me and he said, "Can you? My phone battery has died. Can you Google where is the SBI ATM nearby?" So I was like, "Okay." I googled SBI ATM near me, and I was like, "Hey, we are on 9th Road, 6th Main Road. There is a ATM. So it's right on the right side only. You're walking on the right direction." He's like, okay. Then he's like, it's an urgent situation. Can you UPI me? I will UPI. I said no. Okay. I said no. I didn't even say sorry. I can't. I was like, no. He's like, no, it's urgent. I'm like, the ATM is not very far away. It's just one. Then he's like, he walked 2 steps. He came back. He's like, no, I'm just, because I have to walk and then that bill, other people. I'm like, bro, you're not even trying to put a story together.
This is like the worst thing. At least put some effort. Try to convince me. Try to flirt with me.
Yeah, then he's like, very urgent, sir. Very urgent. And I was like, no, I won't. The very urgent means after I said no, he should just
rush to the ATM, right? Yeah.
Dude.
And if it's urgent, why do you smell a beer? If it's urgent, why do...
The only urgency is my friends are hostage and we have to pay the bill.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only
It's like the worst thing. Like my mother is dying, but on the way beer was for 1+1 offer. So I couldn't miss that. I had just had to put like 2, 3.
Yeah.
But that's so funny. Sometimes people, it happened to us. Like me and Suman, we were going to this bar to drink. And Suman was buying smokes outside at that shop, okay? And when old lady came and is like, sir, please, sir. And the shop, the cigarette shop is right next to the bar.
Yeah.
So the guy like, hey, he was just like, he's shooing away the old lady. And this is visibly old. And Suman got angry. He's like, hey, why are you talking to an old lady like that? And Suman is that very dayalu kind of thing. So
Generous.
he gave her like $200. Okay. And he shouted at this thing. So and then Suman walked away and we went about our own ways. Okay. We did nothing. The next 2 days later, we went to the same bar to drink again. And that cigarettes are like, sir, in Kannada, he's telling him, sir, you gave the money and went off. That lady drank and passed out here. Here 200 beats was hard to pick her up.
Yeah.
She passed out there and someone was like, I'm really sorry.
You know what that feeling is like? It's like when you bark at people, right? When they're walking, you're like, hey, you want to watch a comedy show?
Bark, you have to explain to the
bark
audience.
is when people are walking on the road and you're suddenly like, hey, you want to watch a comedy show? We have a comedy show. Like you're literally trying to get
You have to
audience.
go to the basics. Open mics don't sell tickets.
Yeah.
So what we do is...
When there is no famous name for an open mic, regular weeknight comedy show.
Doesn't sell tickets.
Yeah, doesn't sell tickets. So sometimes you profile
Comics
people
stand
who are
outside.
walking. Yeah, comics stand outside the club and you profile people. Oh, yeah, aa sakta hai shayad.
Yeah, this looks
Isko
like a
puchunga.
comedy audience.
Yeah.
No. It's very simple. It's like you see someone who's walking with a very, what do you call that?
In a pace where it feels like they're not going to a place.
Yeah.
They're just walking. Then you're like, hey,
Yes.
there's a very good thing to do on this
Especially
road.
couples are the most fragile because a guy wants to impress the girl.
Yeah, and
the
he's
girl
like,
is on
"Look
a
how
best.
cultured I am.
So,
I wanna-"
yeah. So hey guys, you want to watch a comedy show? He's like, comedy? Who's on the lineup? And all those questions. You're like,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
But you see like the couple that's been married for 20 years, you see them, you're like, hey, do you want to watch comedy? No. And they just keep walking.
Yeah. And sometimes you are not barking at a particular couple, but someone overhears, they're like, what comedy? And I'm like, not
No,
for you,
not
bro.
for you,
Not
not
for
for
you.
you. Please keep walking.
You don't know stand up.
That
It'll
guy
take
is like,
me
how
long.
much on comedy shows? How much ticket? 3,000 rupees. They're like, what?
One guy, we were at UGC, someone else was in charge. I forgot who was in charge. Rahul Robin. And we're all standing outside and talking. And UGC, you don't need to worry. There are already 15 people inside.
Yeah, I know.
So that scroll that goes, right? The digital scroll,
yeah.
open mic show happening right now.
Yes.
So a group of bunch of boys stopped and I was like, I already profiled them. They don't know what stand-up comedy
Got
is.
it, understood.
They are not the right people here.
This is for them. Vadivel is their favorite.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because they were like, comedy show, it's happening right now. And Rohan Kilnani is like giving them information. He's like, yeah, it'll go on for like 40 more minutes. It's already been 20 minutes. I was like, bro,
No need.
don't tell them it's ending in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And it is 200 rupees. And because then they were like, oh, comedy show. And then they had an internal discussion within the group. Hey,
The longer, you have 20 rupees.
yeah, you have
20,
20. Yeah, you want to go? You want to go? Yeah,
we can all put in and one person can go.
So they argued and they're like, so then they came back with follow-up questions. They're like, what language? They're like, English, Hindi, mostly. Like, okay. So, what comedy? So, like, which movie? And then we had to be like, no movie, one person on stage, mic, blah, 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 talk. They're like, person talking. Okay. They expected that we'll play comedy scenes
Got
on
it,
the
understood.
screen.
Yeah. Like BYOB theater when you get your booze and you watch. Something, it happened, funny how it happened to me at JB was this thing, I don't know, I think it happened multiple times. This was just funny. It's like, they were all busking and I'm standing there because I don't want to sit on top alone.
Yeah, busking is a variation on barking.
Yeah, same thing only, okay, it's the same thing. So all these comics are saying people are going on Brigade Road, it's damn crowded. Hey guys, stand-up comedy on the second floor, all this shit, okay. One couple of people stopped and they're like, sir, stand-up comedy, who's performing? And then they're like, oh, Anand Ratnam, he's famous. And it's like, oh, he's standing right there. And they're like, famous, then why is he standing here?
Yeah.
And I was like, why did you have to insult me like this, bro? Fucking stop pitching my name.
Yeah.
Just say Anand Ratnam and he's there. Don't say he's standing right here.
Yeah, so what they do sometimes, they try to make the person laugh, right?
Yeah.
These young boys.
Oh, yeah, they try.
So they're like,
Samay Raina.
Yeah, Samay Raina, Kanan Gill are not coming.
So
we have Aditya Natarajan. They're like, two.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do that when the audience laugh. I got your joke. And they're like, see, I made you laugh here. I imagine how much I'll make you laugh there. And the audience like, just like invisible, this thing coming around as they pass along. But yeah, that always happens.
It was pathetic. Dude, another thing. I'll tell you one more. Just the most weird experiences I had. So for Kavya's skin thing, we had to go to the hospital 2-3 times, okay? And the billing on the floor we were on.
Well, you went to a dermatologist?
Yeah, at Manipal.
Oh,
okay?
got it.
So the floor we were on, that billing counter was not working.
Okay.
So that lady said, sir, try the third floor, pay the bill, and that stamp wala bill bring back.
Got it.
And then I'll release the medicines or whatever. So I went to the third floor, I took the lift. This guy is, the lift man is like, sir, ye patient ke liye. So I was like, I'm a patient, yaar, main blood dene ja raha hu, jaane do mere ko. So I went to third floor and I went to that place and she's like, sir, actually our system is also down. I just got a confirmation on the intercom. Second floor is working. So I was like, again, who will have a conversation with the lift guy? Let me just take the stairs. So I asked the guy, every floor has a watchman, right? I was like, sir, ye staircase kidhar hai? Usne bola udhar hai. So I went, I exited the door. Outside that, there is an employee. And when I exited that door, that staircase area, there is one staircase going up for the fourth floor, one going to the second floor. So I opened the door. One guy was standing there. He was like, "Sir, upar ya niche?" I was like, "Niche." He's like, "Sir, idhar se ja." I was like, "What do you think I was gonna do?" How dumb do you think
that's
I
the
am?
thing. That's the level of unemployed people in India. That the employment thing is just you give any job, people will come.
Yeah.
Dude, it still blows my head that when you go to this rich apartment societies or something, there is a lift and there is a person sitting there for like 9 hours.
Yeah, the lift man. Yeah.
That's his job. He's just like, he gets in, is like, which floor? He presses. You're like, we can't do that.
Yeah, I'm like, and where did you get that dimension stool from? I want
exactly.
It's the thinnest
The
stool.
thinnest stool and this guy
One bum will be sitting, like he'll be like one bum.
And I have to watch like reels. Now he's watching reels. I'm watching reels on his phone. And I don't even like, how did this employment become? Like, who is this person who can't do this?
Yeah. And the same guy in hospitals, you know that patient lift is there.
Patient, I understand.
Yeah, when the stretcher comes, this guy has to stand up.
Yeah.
So he has a custom-made stool that can fold.
Oh my
When
god.
this comes, and
Yeah.
he's like,
This is like we will do extra work to create more employment.
yeah,
I'm
it's
telling you, people stop fucking. I just don't know how to tell people.
yeah, it's like that
Can you stop fucking?
mall parking. That guy who presses the button
And gives you the. I'm like, yeah. Why is there a guy for that?
Sometimes I don't even get the traffic cops. First, you just have to tell the first. So you should stop this side of the traffic, right?
Uh-huh.
If you're a traffic cop, you stop them, and then you say, "Okay, you guys come."
Yeah.
You don't have to keep telling. They're like,
Yeah, they
"Yeah,
keep
like,
telling.
what do you think I'm doing?" Huh?
No, but-
yeah, no, I will stop here.
No, but also the traffic thing I understand because you cross them and go, but the next one also he's just telling come go. It's like how do you?
They are going.
Fair enough, you don't need to do it, but that's like overdoing your work.
Yeah,
It's still not like unused employment.
Yeah, correct.
But
correct.
like the lift guy and then like sometimes I see people, I'm like, why are you here?
Same thing, airline industry, dude. There
Yeah.
used to be a guy who would tear the ticket in half and give. Do we need a guy?
Bar. I've seen them at bar. Like you go to the MRP shop, you say like beer, and this guy like it's an walk-in.
Yeah.
You can just go pick it. But there is a guy who'll go clean it and then give it to the main guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could have done that.
Yeah.
Unless I'm buying like 2,000,
Yeah,
3,000 worth, that's fine. This is one guy randomly sitting there.
Yeah.
His job is to just pick up. And I saw this MRP, okay? This guy, they've stacked up. The shelf is right here. The guy who's talking to me is here. He says something, Chodu, blender Sprite Nigalo. And that guy comes from there, picks that and gives it to this guy.
You could have turned.
Yeah, you could have just turned. And I'm like, but why is this employee?
Sorry, I'm here for eye contact.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that guy.
Like,
I can't break eye
the
contact.
moment he turned, I'll steal the laptop and run away. Or has that happened? Like the
Yeah.
desktop has someone taken and
Yeah.
ran away. Is this the weirdest employment I've seen, and sometimes it just blows my mind.
Yeah, and even in malls like West Side and those kinds of shops
Yeah.
you go, those guys are like, "Sir, any help?" And like, "No, I'm just looking around." That guy's like, "Okay." And then he kind of just stands.
Stands
okay?
there like sad.
The only reason why someone would contact you, "Ye Excel mein hai kya?" Right? If you ask that, at that time, this guy is like, "Sir, jo hai udhar wahi hai."
Stock mein hai, sir, kuch naya nahi hai, sir.
छोड़ो
But
ना.
I understand at least that makes sense because you're like, at least the guy is like, okay, you want this color shirt or this color
हाँ,
pant, he can
yeah.
direct you. Sir, वहाँ पे third shelf वहाँ पे मिलेगा. But like sometimes, okay, even at a Reliance and all, you'll see there will be a person who'll just carry the bags to give it to customer.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like
fuck.
how entitled are people that you stack up the bag in a place, people can just take it and go, right?
Dude.
What is this thing of like, oh, you need a bag, I'll go get and come. Why?
Even recently, I went to a supermarket nearby. Okay, I bought everything I wanted to buy. Then you just ring it up in that 4-5 billing counters are there. One guy will be sitting and billing. Another guy will be standing there.
He'll be packing it up.
Sometimes he doesn't even pack. He's just like pushing
Yeah.
and he's like gossiping with him. Renu ne aaya.
Yeah. He third episode notice. I'm like, why? Dude, the weirdest employment I've ever seen.
And then he'll scan everything.
Yeah.
You'll bag beka 30 rupees extra, and then you give the bag.
Yeah.
And then you go out and this is the billing. That is the exit.
Yeah.
You go to the exit. One watchman is like, bill dikha. I'm like, you just saw me pay for it. And then he takes the bill
And then he
puts that puncher he puts. Why?
No idea. That's like, it just makes no. It's just like tagging it. हाँ ये हो गया.
But
Just like,
क्या करोगे उस बिल का?
bro, उसको कुछ काम देना है, bro.
Yeah.
It's like that. अरे तू कुछ कर. This is what like I remember like old
कोई
stories.
चुराने नहीं आ रहा है सुपरमार्केट से तो तू just खड़ा
No,
रहे.
the thing is the old like godowns and all had this job. They're like 100 people will come like, sir, kuch to kaam de do. Like
Yeah.
really poor people. So they'll be like, Acha, okay, you pick this up and go keep it there.
Yeah.
And the other guy will come, okay, you pick that and keep it back here. That's how the whole employment is.
It's like that Santanam joke.
இதுக்கு பருத்தி மூட்டை godownல இருக்கலாம். The whole idea is that only. That's just stupid. I'm just thinking like when these people go back home, because if you notice that these guys generally are laborers who come from 3-tier cities, not even cities, like villages. You know these guys who, when they smoke, they sit in Indian toilet style and smoke.
Yeah.
At the back of the alley.
Yeah.
Because then started doing comedy, all these back alleys of restaurant we started exploring.
Yeah.
Only because of comedy.
Yeah.
We are like, have to enter like the venue. All those places. And then when you go there, the waiter is sitting on a break like,
Yeah, like
he moves his leg a little bit like we've always done this shit. I've always loved talking to these people because they have intense stories.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that level of poverty, and you'll start talking to him, he'll have a wife and
Yeah.
like 2 kids there, and he'll be making like $8,000 and all. And I'm pretty sure when this guy goes back home, his wife is like, "Kitna mehnat karke aaya?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "No, he doesn't know anything."
Nah, hours it doesn't, like he's just sitting.
Yeah, he's sitting in a lift and pressing which floor. He's playing a game.
The Manipal hospital here in Domlur, that one there is one lift guy, okay? He's from Uttarakhand or something. This guy is like a social animal, okay?
Okay.
Kadak shirt, always well pressed, always well ironed. He always stands and he's like, "Kya nurse? Kaisa hai? Sister ka shadi ho gaya?"
These guys have like a fucking running gag with all the...
Second floor nurse, क्या fourth floor जा रहे आज भी? अरे
like
डॉक्टर ने छोड़ा नहीं क्या?
the Grey's Anatomy but Bhojpuri version.
Yeah. And that lady is like, कहाँ इतना डबल शिफ्ट क्यों कर रहे हो? आज सुबह के टाइम पे क्यों? दिवाली में छुट्टी लेना है ना?
Yeah, you can just see that, and you're like holding like medical records with the patient there, and these guys are having the time of their life.
Yeah, and that lady. So what happened was this nurse. He was like, दिवाली पे हमको जाना पड़ता है ना उत्तराखंड. आप तो इधर से ही हो. And his story didn't complete, and the door shut. Okay, so he's completing the story at me. हम उत्तराखंड से हैं ना. Why I don't need to know.
I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, that's so true, because the thing is, recently I got my dad's cataract surgery done. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but we went to this doctor, which is like a new branch that's opened in Hennur.
Yeah.
So it's like very new. You know, there's new offices and hospitals, everything is fresh and everything. And most of their employees are also new. So this is one receptionist, and she was supposed to give a bill or something like that, okay? And some customer that, "How much you'll make me walk?" I went there, they told me to come here, and you're telling me again to go, like, and then she started crying. Yeah. She called him like, "Okay sir, I'll go talk and come." And then she went to this like, "Madam," in Tamil she said, okay, "Oh, they're shouting at me, madam. I don't know how to give the bill and all. I told you I won't be the reception. Why you waiting?"
And the opposite end of that spectrum is the experienced person
Oh,
who will not take shit from
You'll be
nobody.
like, "Have you done, sir?"
Yeah.
Now go and wait.
Yeah.
I've seen that also.
I saw that in Manipal only. I saw this guy came. The doctor must have given the prescription.
Yeah.
And he must have thought कि नीचे pharmacy में यहीं पे hospital के pharmacy से ले लेता हूँ.
हाँ, got it.
And he came and he gave it to her and she's like, "Sir, we are out of stock on this one medicine." He's like, "What? Your doctor only gave and you are only not stocking the medicine. Your doctor prescribed." She's like, "Do I look like I'm in charge?"
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And he had a small kid. He's like, okay. He's like, "No, but why would you ask that question?" "Sir, I'm doing my job." And I was like, "Yes, lady. Yes."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an asshole. The entire floor knows it.
Of
and
course,
you
yeah,
got him.
The thing is, when assholes walk around, everyone's thinking it. It's just that when one person points out that he's an asshole, it's just that unanimous agreement. It's like a stocked up fart.
Yeah.
It just spreads across the room as a like an agreement. Everyone like, finally someone said it.
Yeah. It's like, have you seen those crowd work videos from New York and stuff where one annoying person finally leaves, the
And
entire
then the
crowd
crowd
claps.
applause, like,
Fuck that bitch.
And the comedian takes a sip and like, I gave him a chance.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, man, you're awesome."
Yeah.
It happens in airport and all. When you see that like row number, they always fill it from the back, right?
Yeah.
Row number 30 to 20.
Yeah.
And then you'll see one fucking asshole just trying to stand in line.
Yeah.
And he'll try to enter. Everyone's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Come, we're all standing in a line. What the fuck are you going there?" And then you'll see the air hostess who's standing there like, "Sir, please come in a line." And then that guy will just be like,
Yeah.
and you can see the entire line is like, come.
And that guy will pretend like,
not here.
I didn't see. I thought I was special.
Yeah,
Or,
but even those I respect. There are these old people, like not that like 70, 80, but they're like middle-aged old people who are starting to exploit their age benefits.
Yeah, just starting to
Just
exploit,
starting like, "Oh, beta, please." They are the people who have just gone, like when they go take a train, they're like, "Can you take the upper berth?"
Yeah.
They have just started doing that.
Yeah.
Those people, when someone yells, they just look down and stand. They deny the existence of that.
Yeah. They
and
completely
those are the
ignore.
ones I want to punch in the face.
Totally.
Like, I want to give like a slight tackle, like a football slight tackle, and then just walk away. Because that's the meanest thing, you just like, you go see thinking.
Yeah, suddenly you're like, I'm invisible.
The airport floor is like very clean. You can clearly do a slight tackle. I hate assholes like that when I see.
Yeah, when I see those guys, those yellow boards that say the floor is wet, I just remove the...
And just pour a little more water just to like fucking shit like that. But yeah. But anyways, I thought you were gonna tell me some story about like some movie. Oh yeah, you watched Sayara.
Sayara on Netflix. It just
Man, it's like all my friends, everyone collectively has been watching this movie, and I'm like trying to fight the urge.
No,
like,
see, I'll tell you why I watch. First of all, I love hate watching movies with my wife.
Nice.
It's our thing. Like we hate watch it together.
It's a team bonding activity for you guys.
Yeah, team bonding. We are like, hey, वो देख continuity mistake. वो देख पीछे वाले extras को पता नहीं है. ये देख ये camera की तरफ देखा. Like those kind of shit we like doing. And then obviously we bitch about.
These are games people play at film schools.
Yeah.
When they play there.
So we are doing. we were like killing. Kavya is very good at picking up errors. She's like, hey, continuity error. इधर बाल अलग है. पिछले वाले angle में नहीं था. इसमें था. हाँ. अबे bike तो same रख देते. Like, you know, those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we watched this movie because firstly we had no idea this movie was coming out. But then the reels, when it came out in the theaters.
Yeah, the thing, no, once it comes out in the OTT, the reels on your Instagram would be clearer reels.
Yeah.
When the movie comes in the theaters, the reels are this thing.
Yeah, you're like, what is the context?
Yeah.
I don't get the context. So when the movie had come out, you remember those guys in the theater like
Crying,
taking out shoots, crying. One person couldn't breathe. All of that. Later, it was revealed that it was a marketing agency who hired some people and said, this movie moved you. All तुमको जो करना है करो. Just make sure the reel has the title track soundtrack.
Yes.
Right? And then it trended and obviously it made 100
People started
crores.
cringe watching it.
Yeah. People like us started cringe watching. Some
No,
people
like a lot of
believed it.
people went to the theaters to cringe watch. अरे चल ताकि देखते हैं ना वहाँ पे कोई scene करेगा ऐसे.
हाँ.
That's what happened.
And the others went कि FOMO ना हो जाए. It moved me, bro. Did it really? No, it moved me.
Yeah, from seat 1A I went out.
Yeah.
That's how it moved me.
So then that happened, and then we found out about all of this. So then the song became.
It's so easy to fucking convince educated people also in India.
Yeah.
It's like I can't believe like people are like, I have my friend, he has an IT job and he has like kid, is like great salary, he has a car, he has like fucking Skoda Superb. Okay, this guy, and he's my age.
Yeah.
He's doing so well for himself, okay? And then this guy is like, Macha, Rajni, first day, first show.
Yeah.
I'm like, but the movie is shit, right?
Yeah.
Talevar, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I was
okay,
like,
fine.
why, I'll tell you my biggest problem with India right now.
Why are people taking pride in being local?
Yeah, and more than local also, it's like the moment you start to sound intelligent, they're like, It's become, to have nuanced opinion in India has become a matter of making fun.
It's just the thing was the same problems that we had with our parents, that they were all gaslighters.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that they have ingrained it to us.
Yeah.
With something that we criticize, we do that with our friends also. Like one of my friend, he's like was doing joke, but he said the word in English wrong, and I corrected him like, okay da.
You're some big
English pullover. Okay. And I'm like, bro, I remember I used to be that.
Yeah.
I know how much my friends used to laugh at me. So I'm not even making fun of you. You have no idea how.
Yeah, this is not to make fun. This is so that someone else who's not me shouldn't make fun of you. That's why I'm saying
because
it.
I remember I was at the receiving end of making mistakes in English and I was fucking humiliated.
I don't want you to feel humiliated.
I was taken to town by my friends.
And how is it like now people are more aggressive about being wrong?
Yeah.
It's like you're like the other day I was this Kavya's cousin's house and I was just someone said something. I go into this thing, right? I'm like, it's actually I read about it. They did it for this reason. Funny, right? Like that kind of story I was telling. And that auntie was like,
you are like I got the name I came up with was Trivia Tirumugam.
Yeah, Trivia Tirumugam. TT. Yeah, so I was saying some trivia and other people also knew it. They're like, yeah, it's so interesting. The auntie is like, everything has to be intellectual or what? And I was like,
why shouldn't it be?
And I was like, this is intellectual.
Yeah.
This is not intellectual. This is a fact that you read on the backside of Maggie packets. I mean, this is, if you think this is intellectual.
It is the equivalent of wait for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So
but I understand. Yeah, so Sayyara. What a great movie. Did you finish watching it though?
I did finish watching it.
Oh, nice.
It's like, the concept of the movie is like festive.
I don't know anything about the movie. What's the premise?
My theory.
I know she has Alzheimer's. That's all I know.
She has Alzheimer's and he's an ashik. He doesn't leave her. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing.
Yeah, I know that he wears a sleeveless t-shirt with big sleeve openings.
He wears banyan.
Yeah, exactly.
He wears banyan on bike. When he gets out of the bike, he wears a shirt. Which is wrapped, whatever, dude. Anyway.
Nice.
So, movie's bad. The concept is, we've seen it before.
Okay.
Could have been executed better. Horrible. The thing I realized after watching Sayyara is, the romantic movies, in Hollywood, they are chick flicks. They're made for women.
Yes.
In India, it's made for men. Ashik.
Ashik.
ऐसा pain, मैं दर्द में हूँ ऐसा. You know, when we were growing up, Atif Aslam songs wale movie.
Yes, I know.
Is now Arijit songs wale
Got
movie.
it, understood,
It's
yeah.
like वो मुझे इतना प्यार
In
feel
Tamil
होता
and
है.
Telugu, it's just Sri Ram.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel pain, bro. मुझे प्यार का दर्द हो रहा है.
Yeah, because
मेरे
you
प्यार
have to
का.
understand the thing. It's just a population problem. We've killed so many girl child that there is only like 7 guys per 1 girl. So she's getting so many love letters. So she has to pick one. I mean, if she's not a whore, she can only pick one. So because of that logic, there are 6
Yeah.
Depressed men. Just by number game. It's not just, that's the why the movies are made for men.
Yeah.
It's
But-
just the gender ratio is so fucked up. That's
but-
why there are no ashiks in Kerala. There are creeps in Kerala, but they're not ashiks because there's one woman for every guy. You know?
उधर the women are like, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
देता क्या ये देता क्या है?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just that it's a clear number problem. It's mathematics.
And
सब चीज को intellectual नहीं बनाना.
yeah, the most the you said no love letter दिया उसने 6 को respond नहीं किया, right? But सबसे ज्यादा आशिक वो लोग हैं जो कभी लव लेटर देते भी नहीं है.
Got it.
They're like मैं दूर से ही प्यार करूंगा. How did she not telepathically feel my love?
Yes.
She's a bewafa because she didn't see that subtle eye movement I did.
Yeah, that's true because that's because of actors like Shah Rukh Khan. If you watch Pardes, the guy was in love with her from the minute one. You could tell it.
But he spoke to her. He
No,
made her laugh.
He not made her laugh. He never he made her laugh. He liked her from the beginning. But he was just this confusion
No.
that mere boss ki.
But he still spoke to her.
Acha, like that you're talking.
There are guys who are like, man, उसको मेरा existence के बारे में पता भी नहीं है.
Got it. There is a movie that captured it was Premam. If you watch Premam, if you haven't, this guy is falling in love with 3 women, like you know, in child 11th, 12th, college, and then working. So this is like a proper love story arc. But when he's in college, there is this nice track which they don't explain or they don't reveal what's the ending. They don't nothing. It's that those people who have a crush on you from college, but they never have the balls to tell it.
Yeah.
But the only thing they know is they always look at you. They're
yeah.
always looking at you.
Yeah, they're looking at you thinking that
Make eye contact.
Yeah, my gaze will communicate everything that's in
Yeah.
my heart.
It's like those games you have to play where it's moving and you have to pause it so that correctly matches.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do with the eye contact. They're just in their vision all the time, like somehow they see.
You know those cricket reels where there is Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, but the outline.
Yes, you
is
have to
that
pause it.
You
That's
have
what
to
I meant. You
pause,
pause it correctly for it to. That's how they're doing with the eye game for it to log, but it never does.
Even more useless than those guys are the guys who are his friends. Who are like, I wish that you get the girl. Okay?
Yes.
And then when he doesn't, because he didn't say anything
He
to that
didn't say
fucking girl,
anything, yeah.
he's later drinking saying, uski shaadi ho rahi hai. And these guys are like, yaar, koi baat nahi yaar. And like, koi baat nahi, tu kya kar raha hai, benchal? Usne कहा, your job is to
बोल
tell
देता एक बार.
yeah, your job is to tell him that, bhai, you're crying for no reason.
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is like 1 + 1 = 2. You
Yeah.
never spoke, she never found out, she never said.
This is like me crying that Katrina is pregnant. Right? She's like, she didn't wait for my sperm.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, that bitch.
yeah. Hey, Vicky Kaushal.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
respect honor. There's a bro code, bro. How
Yeah.
can you go after her? You know I liked her.
Yeah, you. Dude,
Just because we never met, you can't disrespect the bro code.
Yeah, you only came inside her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been coming for her
Yeah,
without
so-
her knowledge for 20 years. Yeah, you remember Boom? I have seen Boom. I have done
I've
boom,
seen
boom to Boom.
Yeah, I've seen Boom. I've seen that like UK modeling days.
Yeah, I've done Shakalaka to her Boom.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my god. Yeah, when you were struggling with your career, I was paying attention to her.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
you didn't fucking I noticed that even before Salman Khan did.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was the first guy to clear the rumor that she's not related to Mohammed Kaif.
Yeah, we work so much of groundwork.
Yeah.
And just sweep in and just take her and go and then fucking impregnate her. You are a piece of shit.
You piece.
But
of-
anyways, wish you a happy married life.
Yeah.
Just
Congratulations
kidding.
on motherhood.
So I think we should are down to the last segment of the podcast, which is the segment where we told you can write to us about your anything that happened in your life that you
story,
want.
problem, your pet peeves. One guy
Anything.
was like, every podcast does this. When you run out of things to talk, you ask for emails.
I mean, yeah,
You are-
right.
Yeah, you are right to a little bit, but we didn't specifically ask for stories. We
Yeah,
were just
even-
like, hey, you now know us. You know what kind of riffs we do. Just,
Yeah.
you know.
And I'm saying, okay, even if you said, okay, yeah,
And
you're right,
I-
what's wrong with it?
And I gave a response, okay. Someone commented saying, oh, such a corporate email. I know who wrote this.
What was the reply?
I was like, yeah, you got me.
Yeah, chalo, let's read the mail.
Yeah. Do you want to tell her name or not? Because she said you can.
Yeah, we'll tell.
Yeah.
I was there in that. If she doesn't care, why would we care?
Our loyal fan Bhavna has written an email.
Yes.
And she has shared a piece of her life with us and she wants us to riff on it.
And just because she's so sweet, she sent the same mail twice.
Thrice.
Twice.
Another. it's not part of this thread.
Oh.
Yeah, she corrected some spelling or something. Must
Oh,
have
acha, okay.
sent.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start writing. Hope all is well at your end. Sorry, after 8 years of writing work emails, don't know how else to start a mail. I like a self-deprecating.
Don't rush through it. Let me read it.
Ah, okay,
yeah,
fine, you're cool.
Yeah, you're just like, don't read it. Someone wrote it with
Love.
love.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is for such a corporate.
Yeah.
I know who read it.
Yeah, it's you've written it for me.
Yeah.
She's written it hoping that I will read
No,
it.
but she's written it like you. Like the first sentence is like, "Hey, hope you're doing well," and the bracket immediately like.
Sorry, yeah.
And
yeah.
she starts off with a sorry.
In
I'm
the
like,
email, she says she relates more to you, but she writes like me. So, yeah. Hope all is well at your end. Sorry, after 8 years of writing work emails, don't know how else to start an email.
See, I already started on a self-deprecating note. I like her.
Yeah, love
She
the
hates herself.
introduction. Okay, now I don't know if I got what your new segment is right, but let me give this a try.
Let me tell you something. Even we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah.
So that makes 3 of us.
Yeah. I was 4 because she's pregnant.
Oh yeah, sure.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. May
on
you have a healthy baby.
Yes.
Yeah. I was another ERP fan, I hope. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll start, when we become popular, right, we'll start making merchandise.
Of course.
Elephant Room merchandise. We'll make small bibs for your kid.
Done.
Yeah. I don't know why. I
just said done, so it moves on.
She's like, this is where I relate more to you, Bhavna. She's like, I was waiting to see what others had written to you to ensure I sent exactly what has been asked for. That's exactly like me.
Yeah.
Never start the revolution.
The number 1.
Yeah.
And as of now, the only one.
And she's like, sadly, it didn't happen. And in that bargain, I kind of have forgotten the context of what I wanted to write to you guys. She's like, half stoner brain, half 7-month pregnancy. But don't worry, I stopped smoking long time ago.
So sweet.
Yeah, good job.
Good, you're thinking about the baby.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. So the problem is this, okay? So I had a bunch of colleagues, because they're still friends, but not colleagues now. So basically, yeah, they lived in HL, Bangalore person. So she lived in HAL, worked in Indranagar. All her friends lived around her.
Oh, what a beautiful time. Like,
Yeah.
especially if you're in your 20s, you're living in HL and Indranagar is like the best place to live.
Don't worry, don't praise her too much. A stitch is incoming where she calls you an alcoholic, okay?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So they all worked in the same team, her
Fucking.
and her friends. And after work, after pulling 11 to 8 shift, they would chill and drink
Yes.
around, okay? And
I've seen her.
Yeah. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was because it's a startup work culture. They have to like bitch about the corporate crap.
Of
So
course.
post work sesh, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? Anand will.
Again, I told you, I've seen her.
So post work chill was a mandate. Okay.
Yeah.
Cut to 2021. First wave of COVID lockdown hit us, and the whole scene of post work chilling stopped. And
Yes.
yeah. But we still sort of adjusted, stayed by myself. All the boys, I'm the only girl in the gang.
Nice.
And she's from Chennai, so boys addressed me as Amma because she bullied everyone.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
a bully.
Yeah, I mean, she
Nice.
bullied all of them in the group.
No, exactly. She's a bully. And dude, come on. 1 girl, 7 guys bullying. And she's like, Amma, of course, they call her Jayalalitha.
Yeah. All the boys used to get some big brewski or toy parcel brewed beers and come to her place, and then they would have a killer time, okay?
Nice.
Basically, what she's trying to say is that no matter what the circumstance, the gang always did this hang.
Nice.
Okay, cut to
The
20...
gang does the hang.
Yeah, gang,
Yeah.
the hang gang.
Yeah.
And cut to 2023, she got married and moved to a proper gated community in Whitefield.
Oh,
Classic
cool.
mistake.
Of course.
Maybe the only like Aditya's. Mine is nothing like that. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah. Yours, dude. Your story is the most unconventional
No,
story.
she's talking about the society.
Yeah,
The
fair
gated
enough.
society, yeah. So now these fuckers are too lazy to come all the way from HAL, CV Raman Nagar and Jayanagar, okay?
Oh my God, CV Ramnagar and Jayanagar.
Janagar she's written, so I'm assuming
I think it's
Jayanagar.
Jayanagar. Yeah, I think she meant that.
So she's like, I didn't give a damn, my sessions mattered to me, and we had a nice hang. So I used to go most weekends.
Done, got it, understood.
She's
So,
still-
fucking from Whitefield, take a cab, go to Indranagar,
Yeah.
hang out with them, and then come back.
That's how much it means to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
And
you're my type, dude.
for people who are not from Bangalore, imagine that she's going outstation every day so that the friend circle, the
Yeah.
gang hang doesn't stop.
True.
Yeah. So that's how much it means. The whole point is this how it used to mean to her. Even now she's pregnant, she still kind of tries. But fuckers, her gang members, if they are watching this, she said she's going to send it
I
to
think
them.
they're repaying for all the bully you did. Dude.
Yeah.
I don't think with their hands.
Amma,
also
now
like,
you only come. Yeah.
Only like a figurative amma, they are friends. Now
Yeah.
you're actual amma.
Yeah.
Now they're out.
But I want to tell them, fuckers, go meet her.
Yeah, of course. I would definitely.
So many times she's come and whatever. Yeah. And I'm sure because it's
She's coming, hanging out with you, and then going back and having sex with her husband. You know how hard that is?
and all these fuckers are unmarried, it seems. You
Yeah.
unmarriageable fuckers.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
she made you civilized. Now go repay the debt. Yeah.
True.
So she's like, I still try to go, but kind of in a way, they're all nice folks. So they're super happy to be uncles because now you would
so
have
this
guessed.
is like a proper family gang. They're like
Yeah.
cha-cha and all.
Yeah, she's the only married person in the whole scene.
Got
so
it,
that's the
understood.
problem.
They're like looking forward to her kid and all.
Yeah, so now that I have a brief of what kind of idiots I hang out with, let me tell you what my problem statement. I cannot, for the love of God, make new friends here in the proper sadhu gated community. Okay? Totally get
relate.
it. Totally
100%
get
relate.
it. All these housewives and aunties not by age, but fucking mentality.
Yes.
They're all my age. She's in her early 30s. Don't want to say my age, make you guys feel old. Hey,
Why would we feel? Okay, but whatever. Respect her.
Yeah, stop taking digs at
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah. First a dig at me for writing the corporate way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all these ladies have 2 kids by her age and are like really boring. Okay?
Oh
and
man, I know exactly what she does because I also live in a street where there's residential.
Yeah.
It's all exactly that.
Yeah, and she did kind of find some friends to work out with. They're also in their late 30s. But however, it's fine as their workout goals match hers. Okay? Even though they are in the late 30s, it's fine. But again, the problem here is the pregnancy. So no more gym, no more strength training.
Got it.
Right? So now I'm back to square one. How do I make new friends at this age? Initially, I tried to bond with the other peeps who have pets.
Yeah.
As I have a lab. Her lab's name is OG Kush. What a stoner. Stoner Max.
What is OG Kush?
OG Kush is a strain of weed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
strain of weed that is more sativa. Like,
Ah.
yeah. So anything that ends.
Sativa is lower or higher?
No, sativa. Indica is the body high. Sativa is the mental high.
Okay.
And
Is
it's
it an upper or a?
it's an upper. It's for hangout, euphoria.
Nice. Okay, got it.
That's when you laugh the most and that kind of stuff. And any strain that ends with Kush, right? Burmese Kush, OG Kush is a strain of weed.
Got it. Understood. And
So
a
it's
dog name is OG Kush.
Yeah, dog's name is, she's like, they all turned out to be major dog activists. So kind of bond.
Okay.
But now you guys come up with creative ways for a 30-year-old like me to meet people I can chill with, do time pass with during the week post work, and at times when I cannot meet my idiot gang. Almost forgot. See, I don't need new friends because my husband is bad. We didn't assume. Yeah. Come on.
I mean, you're pregnant, so I'm assuming he's good at something.
Yeah. He's equally chill.
Also, he's bad at pulling out. Either of those things.
yeah, he's very OG Kush.
Yeah.
He's equally chill, and like me, he's chill in all chill ways.
Got it. Understood. It's
It's just that I'm used to having a gang and friends. I'm not one of these girls who say that my husband is my world.
Oh
I'm
my God.
practical. Thank God. I mean, based on whatever the email
I'm
was,
in love with you, Bhavna.
Yeah. Based on what you've written, it doesn't. I mean, you didn't have to explain.
Yeah.
We know that you're a fun person.
Yeah. Dude, if you name your dog OG Kush, I think you're a cool person.
And you're okay hanging out with a bunch of guys, and you're the only girl in the gang, and you've kept the friendship alive, and you're
Yeah.
drinking. They are uncles to your child.
Yes.
I think you're chill. By the way, you're very chill.
First of all, you as a single girl made it to bro zone 7 guys and still managed to keep them together. Mad respect.
Yeah, you're Amma and Akka both.
Yeah, exactly. You're like fucking cool.
Yeah. It's just that
It's very hard for a woman to convince men to hang out with them without trying to get into their pants.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you manage to do that, that means you're cool.
That means they're there for
You're
your personality.
Yeah, you're a bro.
Yeah, you're a bro. You're
a
one
bro.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm not one of these girls who says my husband is my world. I'm practical. I know I need my world to be I need my world to be the psycho I need to be at times.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're not being psycho.
psycho.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a
No, but I think the first half was the problem. Now she's like, hey man, no, know what? My husband's a nice guy. I don't mean like that. It's all like disclaimers are coming now.
Yeah, now the other next disclaimer, FYI, I didn't proofread this or put this through ChatGPT. Thank
oh
God.
my God, you are
Yeah.
so
To get it
self-deprecating. You should be. You are a comedian at heart.
There's a room for another third panelist.
Yeah,
Why don't
exactly.
you?
You are insecure, and it's. I mean, in a good way, not like oh my God, oh such an insecure person.
You live the ERP life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's all raw. You guys can or need not use my name.
That's the fun part. Like your mistakes, we won't even know because I'm dumb. I won't even know the.
And she's like, whatever suits you better. I will forward this episode to all those assholes. The other
First
ones.
of all, is it
So
done?
don't forget to roast them nicely.
Yeah.
And need not use this if this is not what you meant for the segment to be. Of course, this is exactly what we need. And
course.
also, this is the only response we got.
I will tell you why those 7 guys are not coming to your house. It does not like they don't love you. I'm telling you, they wish you the world. They wish you the world of happiness.
And-
Is there something about? Is there something left?
Yeah. The last thing is why we will never not read your email, no matter how many times you send us. See, like, you need not use this if this is not what the segment is. My story can be totally off, and you guys can completely skip it. I won't feel bad.
Oh.
I will still be your loyal subscriber, viewer, commenter, and
Nice.
hyper. Lastly, shout out to my beloved OG.
Nice. So yeah, coming back to the thing, I have to like since roasting on this guys, but it's like I know what the thing about those men is like because I have like a bunch of female friends and sometimes they call and they snap. They're like, "What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, why aren't you coming and
why
meeting
aren't you
us?"
coming and meeting us?" Because women do that as friends. Women do that. They are like they have this burst of emotions.
Yeah.
After a while, they're like, "Fuck, man, that fucker I haven't spoken to him in a while."
Yeah.
And they will call and they will fucking take out everything. Men are the complete opposite. Next time we're drinking like 3 महीने तो call भी नहीं किया पता मुझे.
हाँ, yeah.
Men are that. Women
Yeah.
are, I think, socially more mature.
Very mature.
Emotionally,
yeah.
they were like, you know what? I need to call and express this because the next time when I snap, he shouldn't be like, you also never called.
Yeah.
Women plan better.
No, and also, these guys clearly like to drink,
Yes.
right? And they clearly like brewed beers.
And they're clearly lazy fucks.
Yeah, but where she's staying is where all the brewed beers are.
But the thing is, they stay in HL, right? It's just a journey coming back. It's like they have to put the effort.
No, but when your friend has come so many times, you fuckers
Yes,
need to.
true.
Yeah, firstly, they can't play the majority game. हम 5 लोग को उधर आने के
Oh,
बदले
yeah, no,
you
that's
one
bullshit.
person
Yeah,
come here.
that's
Yeah,
bullshit.
she's.
It's harder for one person to come. All 7, if you can plan, go just fucking Uber pool or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just fucking go there. And there are so many brewers. Dude, you will be astonished at the level of brewery in Whitefield side.
Yeah.
I have been there. I'm like, whatever is happening in Indiranagar is like it's comparison, like, how do I say it? It's like a flat in Bombay.
Yeah.
Compared to the brewery game in Whitefield, it's like fucking 4 floors.
Yeah.
There is a water fountain in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Every table has a high chair for a kid. That's how fucking professional these guys are.
That's why when you go to the breweries in Whitefield, they're so big
Yeah.
that if all of the group is not arriving at the same time, you wait outside and meet your gang outside.
Yeah.
Because if you go get a table inside,
You
then
get a
it's
table for 12 people and you're sitting alone there. No, my friends are coming. No,
and then there's a 12-minute conversation. कहाँ कौन सा section?
Yeah.
ऊपर आके left में जाके right में
Exactly.
जाके the smoking but non-smoking
yeah,
section.
like it's not like Bob's or you just second floor and then
Yeah.
one person raised the hand. You
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how they are. But yeah, I'm telling you, you guys have to go, dude. I'm telling you, it's Whitefield of fuck. You can't hold Bangalore traffic as an excuse. This
Yeah.
is just. I mean, like a person sent out a mail.
Yeah, and look at how much the hang means to her.
Yeah.
Now, Bhavna, if you didn't mention how much this means to them, means to you, this hang, then
You know what the thing is? I know this shit, okay? Because whatever she's going through, I went through in a different way.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in Bangalore, all my college friends were here. And I remember when we got our first jobs, everyone, so we used to start hanging out. Nobody cared about saving money. We used to just drink and fucking party.
paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck. And we were living with parents.
Yeah.
So there was no rent and all that shit on our
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it was like, the money was clearly ours.
Yeah.
We could fuck around.
Yeah.
So we were all staying together. We would go out, drink, sometimes come to one friend's terrace, chill. And then what happened was all these friends started like applying for masters.
Huh,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah,
flying
yeah.
abroad. And then the gangs just like tuck.
Yeah.
Literally that Shan song.
Yeah.
Aankhon mein sapne le. Like that's how everything was happening in the head.
Yeah,
okay?
every time you walk past bars, you can see that scene happening.
Like in Dil Chahta Hai,
Yeah.
Amir Khan will stop and
Yeah.
look. I can see like so I completely understand it because I've been in that scenario and I'm not even married and moved to like Whitefield.
Yeah.
I know that whenever I meet with my I hang out with my comedian friends.
Yeah.
Because there's no chance of meeting my college friends.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
whole thing is gone. Man, trust me, dude. That thing is, I know that she misses you guys a lot.
Yeah,
Because
of course.
I have been there.
Yeah.
You miss them so much, but that thing, the whole reality is because you were kids and now you're an adult.
Yeah.
You have to pretend like you understand.
Oh, yes.
And that's the worst thing because
But on the inside, you're still like, but why can't it be?
yeah, exactly. You're still that final year college student who made promises on the last day.
Yeah.
Bro, touch में रहेंगे bro.
Yeah.
हर साल एक trip plan करते हैं bro.
कभी
All that
सोचा
shit.
है हर साल यहाँ पे आना तो जरूर 10 साल में मिलना भी मुश्किल हो जाए हम उस कश्ती की तरह हैं
Exactly. It's like you're still that because with those people that personality was only there with those people.
Yeah.
Now when I hang out with my comedian friends, it's like it's so professional. Like after the when the session gets over, everyone's like, Anand, your share is so much, your share is so much. It's like we live a split-wise friendship. And you can't blame them because we're all making money through comedy. It's not a lot. We're living like, you know.
And also now you made these friends after your personality was mostly developed.
Yes.
Yeah. They see very less evolution.
Yeah.
But the old friends were like, hey.
Yeah.
You know, those are the friends who are like, oh, you're going to pretend like you're better than me.
Yeah.
Like my college friend had just come from Pune, right?
That I have remember. That's so true. Like when you hang out with your college friends and all, they're like, "Yaar, kitna hai mera share?" And the others like, "Kitna hai mera share?"
Yeah.
And they look at him and like, "Kitna?"
Yeah.
And that becomes a 5-minute roast session, bro. You know what he asked? "Kitna hai mera share?"
No matter what you say, you're like, hey, sorry, mera pair lag gaya.
sorry.
Sorry. Like, hey, thanks for calling. Thanks for
calling
calling me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, ab bhai, dekh, thanks bol raha hai. Kya kara jaye iske saath?
It is one of the most raw friendships you'll ever have and you ever made in your life.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, there's a person who's reaching out, asking for your attention.
It's like her friendship, her gang is like this email. It was not rephrased through ChatGPT.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
not
It was raw.
fact-checked. It was raw.
There was no AI involved.
But the friends you make after 30,
It's AI involved.
yeah, it's AI involved.
Yeah.
You have to put your personality through ChatGPT. That's why you're not able to make friends. You know, my advice is don't. The
You were
challenge.
talking about that friend from Pune. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, but it's more or less the same lines, okay? The problem is she's asking, right? How do I make friends in my 30s? The thing is you don't. Okay, because any person you're making friends in your 30s, they are trying to present the gift wrapped version.
That is just such a you response. It's like you don't have to make friends.
I mean,
That's such a Aditya thing.
I don't know.
You don't have to make friends.
Wait, your friends are disappearing from your life? I don't know what you're complaining
you
about.
should be so happy. I'm alone in my hall with my books. Oh my God, it's the best feeling ever.
Shit, man, I'm not made for this question.
Yeah, exactly. I always tell all my problems to my dogs and he doesn't reply and it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Everything is a yes.
Yeah, because what happens is, she was saying, right, that we used to come.
There's a lack of a better word. Sorry, you finish what you're saying.
Yeah, she's like, people come over to my house, they bring beers, we party till 2 and then they leave. That is the worst nightmare for me.
Yes.
Yeah, because people are like, after 10.
I can only be myself after 2.
Yeah. Then we can't. I guess I'll never get to see the real you.
But I'm telling you, for you, the way to find friendship, even though I disagree, the lack of a better word, kitty parties. I'm really sorry. You've entered that stage of your life. But the one better thing to do is find out the good ones with which the kitty party will be fun. Like lack of a better word. That's what I started with.
Yeah.
You have to do something like, let's watch a movie together. Like, come home. I really like this movie. Or like, why don't we do this cooking session?
Yeah.
You get the ingredients. I'll get this. We'll have cook and we'll sit and talk. While you talk about your work, I'll talk about my work. We'll try to recreate that friendship, but in a much more professional manner that after 4 hours, you better leave, bitch.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
But because there's no other way around it. Because gated societies, you know what the thing is? Remember you used to tell me this whenever you go abroad, everything is so organized, after a while you fucking feel bored.
Yeah.
That's what
Gated societies are like that. Yeah,
they are the small versions of everything
a developed
organized.
country, yeah.
Yeah, like agar jab nal mein pani leak ho raha hai, immediately a call.
It's the equivalent of US mein suburban family.
Exactly.
You get a big van,
Yes.
you lose your personality, you
Nothing.
trade in your convertible for a giant car where 3 kids can sit.
You like have a garage where you have share your personal feelings with yourself.
Yeah, you suddenly start brewing beers in your late 30s.
True, it's so true. Because the thing is, I remember this lot of my adult friends who moved to the gated societies, they didn't know that how does the inside of a tap looks like. You know that sprinter that you have to change? When your water stops dropping, you have to change the sprinter. It's $75.
Yeah.
You can change it in 10 minutes. But I told like sometime the moment water starts leaking, Bhaiya, flat number 3A mein pani leak ho raha hai bathroom se.
Yeah.
And then one guy comes, I'm like, where is your effort?
Yeah, why aren't you doing it?
Yeah, I'm just like figuring it out, but that's what societies are. It's like I will do one thing so well, which is their job, their IT. I'll make so much money out of this that everything else I can have a person for it. Because India is such a poor country, you do it. We all know friends who have like fucking a maid, a cook, like double employee under us.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that's the reason why the only way out is to do through that. Or she has to fucking sell her soul and move to Indranagar, live in a...
Yeah. Or just, sometimes you just luck out with a couple that's similar face.
Yes.
like if you see a couple that's similar while you're in a supermarket
Yeah.
or something, I would just be like, hey guys, be upfront.
Yeah.
I have done this before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the US
5
because
years you be a friend and then you pitch wife swapping.
I like in the US we were there once and we were living in a building and no friends. Same problem you face in 20s.
Yes.
Yeah, because people around you don't relate to. They're all like older.
They're all white people.
White people who are
This
like
is a foreign country.
this
so
is a
it's
foreign
different
country,
problem. Yeah.
different problem, but similar problem in the sense that you don't have people. Everyone uncleification happens sooner abroad in
okay.
developed countries, right? Because we still take our bikes, we feel young.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't uncleify that
Oh,
quickly.
there is like by the time you're 25, you need to have a car.
Yeah, you need to have a car, you get married, you live away from, you don't live in downtown and go night bars.
You live in suburb.
Yeah, suburb and that kind of thing. So basically, once there was a fire alarm and a bunch of people came down. And because it's a fire alarm, you sometimes come out in the way you were.
Yeah, you see them at their most vulnerable.
We spotted a couple and their eyes were red. We were like, oh, stoners!
OG Kush?
Yeah, OG Kush.
OG Kush.
So we actually took the effort. We were so bored. We were like, no, we're going to go talk to them. And they became our friends. Like then we stayed in the same society. Then we moved into different places. That guy, Chris, I helped him get his current job where he's
Nice.
excelling. He recently called me and told me that you came up in the interview. Like we are very close friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but we met them
But that
practically
is
through
just
this.
chance. Just fire alarm in your building.
Yeah,
Start a fire.
Pull it.
Start a fire. I'm telling you, that's the only way.
Start a fire and see. Look at
And
all
go
the-
down with a binocular, just like looking at people
Yeah.
who can be good friends.
Yeah, look at the people who've come out like, oh, bro.
Yeah.
The last people to come out in the fire
Yeah,
alarm
exactly.
are
The last people.
Yeah.
The last person fire alarm, he's coming out of the lace packet. That's
Yeah.
your friend.
No, or make a sacrifice on Friday and Saturday night. Stay up till 2 a.m. Stand in the balcony
Which apartment?
and see which apartment is getting pizza delivered.
Yeah.
Those guys are see the Instamart guy who comes with one cigarette packet at one.
Yeah, that is your
That
friendship.
is.
You have to do that. It's like
Yeah.
the worst detective work for your own sanity.
Otherwise, wait a few years. You will have people who are parents of children who are similar age as your child.
Yes.
And then.
Then the friendship will happen. It's like the reverse matchmaking.
Yeah.
Like where the kids will match the parents.
Yeah. Then my friend who came, right? He has a kid, 5-year-old kid. He's like, dude, the same problem happened as her. He went to 30s, can't make new friends. All the old friends don't live in the same city.
Yeah.
And now, then he's like, some days I was like, today I will go drop her to the class. Okay. And he would stand there. He's like, which other dad looks bored? And then he's like, hey man, how are you going?
It's nice. Go drop your daughter, find another friend and check out the teachers.
Yeah, and one
come
guy,
back.
he's like, one other dad came with a Metallica t-shirt and he's like, dude, I gotta talk to this
Yeah.
guy. He's like, who's your son, is he here? He's like, this weekend you come to our house, I have scotch.
Yeah.
And then they both hung out and that's it.
Now they're friends.
The mothers are friends, the fathers are friends. They chill, they watch the same kind of stuff.
Nice.
They help the other person out when they're busy. And now they're like, dude, I never thought I'd make friends, but thank you to my daughter.
Yeah.
No, I have
This
a.
is like the Tinder for 35 people for friends.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a layered Tinder.
Yeah.
You swipe right in real life for the hoping, hey, I find this person nice. I could read their bio.
Yeah.
As you're looking at them, you go, Metallica t-shirt, he's wearing shorts and he's
Yeah.
like chappal, he's not paying attention.
Yeah.
He's my friend. I know, it's the fucking best thing. But I'm telling you, great story, dude. I know, I understand. Like, I'm not telling you, 70% of people in Bangalore are going through that problem.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's why the therapy.
To be
rate-
honest, I'm going through this problem.
Why do you think the therapists are making so much money in Bangalore? It's because of this. There's so much loneliness.
Yeah.
She's sitting alone and she's like, "Bencho, मेरे 7 दोस्त थे."
Yeah. Yeah, अभी बहनचोद कोई आता नहीं है यार. Yeah. And honestly, just ride through this difficult phase with your friends, which is yes, you're
And then you will stop giving a fuck. Like
Yeah.
you will move on.
yeah, and ignore them for a little bit, and you see how these fuckers come back running.
Yeah, true. You can try that too. I mean, women are good at that. You're cold shouldering. There's no one who can do it better than you
The
guys.
day they have a prospect, the day women come into their life,
Yeah,
they
the
would need other
problems.
couples to hang
यार,
out
इसको
with.
कैसे समझाऊं मैं?
Yeah, इसे
That's
कैसे-
when he'll call her.
Yeah,
So,
and then he'll be like, यार तेरे हस्बैंड के साथ और मेरे वाइफ के साथ मिलते ना यार.
then you will like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you do that. But anyways, I think that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. See, we are riffing on their mails. You know, we are trying to do jokes. If you guys have some stories or something you want to share, write on the thing. The mail ID is called storiesforelephantroom@gmail.com. It will be in the description as
Yeah,
well.
it'll be in the
So
description.
don't worry, you don't have to memorize this. Just go to the description. Send us your mail. We will talk about it. If you wanted to keep you anonymous, we will do it. Don't worry about that. And that's it, guys. My name is Anand Ratnam. Aditya Natarajan. This has been Elephant Room Podcast. I hope you guys had fun. See you next week. Bye-bye.